Hey everyone, it's Libby from Master Tarot. I'd like to acknowledge the Worimi First Nations people on whose traditional lands these videos are made, and welcome to you, your guides, my guides in the universal energies. Entertainment only. Reading on a topic that's pretty close to my heart at the moment. It's about the news has come out that due to the melting of the Antarctica ice flows, and the fact that it's not rebuilding over winter. We're in winter at the moment at this part of the world. We're looking at quite dramatic shifts in the ocean currents, which will be affecting everything from plankton through to whales, through to weather systems on shore, etc., etc. Using my Light Seers Tarot because this is an Earth reading for me. Yeah, look, I am completely not surprised. I remember, gosh, going back over a decade now, that there was advice coming from scientists in New Zealand that was saying that there had been changes already in some of the currents around Antarctica, which was forcing severe issues for some of the penguin populations because it shifted the fishing grounds. And what was happening was that the penguins were having to swim further to find the fish, and therefore taking longer to get back to shore to relieve the whichever partner in the uh, penguin relationship was looking after the egg. And there was issues with penguins starving. So it was really, I remember this going back decades, so nothing completely unusual. I shall just get out my little wooden rustic soapbox to stand on in regards to this, but I just want to see, have a look if the cards can give me an indication of what's going to happen and how this is going to affect. Now, humans, we will adapt, we will move, for those of us that are progressive looking, we will adapt. But my heart does go out for those in the oceans that don't have the flexibility that we as humans do. But I just want to have a look. um, can you show me, please, guys? Now, okay, thank you. What am I getting there? I'm actually getting a vision of an extreme cold weather event. Okay, thank you. Thank you. Okay. I feel like crying. I'm sorry. Okay, what I'm seeing is that there will be an extreme cold weather event that will restock the poles. That's an interesting way of putting it. Antarctica and Arctic, to buy us time. For whatever reason, the universe is going to. We're getting a big thump up the side of the head. I mean, the Mother Earth she's tickled us with the feather to say, wake up. She's hit us over the head with the brick to say, wake up. And now she's here with the Mack truck where we cannot deny it any longer. But I am seeing an extreme cold weather event where we're being given an opportunity, is what I'm seeing. Given an opportunity. I did several readings on climate change about 2 weeks ago, and I have done readings in the past. I do see that we will turn it around, but oh, crumbs, talk about an uphill battle. Um, if states like Texas had put the energy into uh, bringing online their renewables instead of pandering to the oil companies, boy, they would be a powerhouse in renewable energy production in the US today. Jimmy Carter had put way back in his day solar panels on the White House, and Ronald Reagan came along and tore them off. I know people go, oh, but what about China? China on a per person basis is significantly less polluter than Australia and the US per person. They are also converting to renewables at an extremely high rate. The only reason why they are the biggest polluters at the moment is because of their population base, and they are in this conversion mode. And also, a lot of countries, Australia and US included, had offshored our pollution manufacturing to places like China and India. So there is this dramatic change coming. China are almost at that tipping point of getting rid of their, not getting rid, but the tipping point where the renewables are more than the fossil, and then they will start on the renewable path. Yes, I know people say, oh, they're building power plants, they build them, they don't necessarily bring them into commission, and that's what is important there. Okay, soapbox to the side. Let's have a look. Will humanity, what's popped out there? Will humanity, yeah, this is a collective awakening moment, the judgment card. Real collective awakening. New technology coming forward, new plans coming forward quickly, with the drum being beaten, planting the seeds to go forward and nurturing them, and strength. There is strength. So I'm feeling that, yes, taking control for our own future, stepping up and making it happen. Yes, it will feel like we're emotionally drowning. Need to bring that to those emotions to the surface, expose them to the light so we can actually on them. But the truth moving forward, and then we have balance coming. Just make sure that when we step out into this energy that we aren't drawn back into the darkness by some messaging that will come forward, by those that are getting left behind at the station, let's put it that way. But there is slow, steady progress forward. We've been tightrope walking on this sword of truth over this chasm. We're nearly at the other side, where we're bringing a lot of ideas, we're bringing a lot of learning, we're bringing a lot of science, and then we step into this realm of healing and nurturing. So I do feel that it's going to be okay, but it's a bit like everything. It's going to get very uh, very uncomfortable in the meantime. And to be honest, us humans don't really bring about change until it is very uncomfortable. Yeah, this one's popped out again. Plans coming forward where we can share the message, and we can uh, share the new plans, the new passion, and the drum being beat in regards to this. It is about stepping in, deciding what future we want, stepping into our authority, and then one step at a time, bringing that about. There's no express elevator here. It is, we need to do this step, and then we need to do this step, and then we need to do this step. And it is uphill, so it's going to feel challenging, but it is one step at a time. The universe has got our back as we set out in this new journey. But this is, we have to, kings are doing, we have to bring forth this healing energy, this protection of Mother Earth, this protection of science with all, and knowledge with all these books in the background. Again, the strength card, the planting the seeds of opportunity card, the planting the seeds of what we can do, and nurturing, and healing. We do need to decide what is really important that we want to hang on to, what it is fundamentally, and then let go of all the BS messaging that does not belong to us anymore as a humanity, um, as a inhabitant of this planet that needs the planet to be healthy for us to survive. Mother Earth don't give a rat's poo bear whether we survive or not. But we need Mother Earth to be healthy. This is about getting rid of all that negative, holding back messaging, the fear, letting go of the fear, letting go of the propaganda, and moving forward with this Ace of Wands, packing up our suitcase of what messaging we need and letting go of the rest, because we are at a karmic moment where we decide which way we go forward. We are being presented with an opportunity. We are being presented with a new start on a world basis where there will be this opportunity we're being presented with is a balance opportunity between emotion and intellect. Yeah, we need to shine the light on the lies, the betrayal, the deceit. We need to shine the light on it, because when we come together, we can create magic and a path forward with strength at our side. So I am positive, and it's so important that we sit in the positive. Okay. I mean, when I looked at that, I said, is anyone surprised when that news came out today? No. Knew it was happening decades ago already, but it's only when it is in our faces that we tend to, as a species, take notice. Right, just going to run through with some intuitive cards. They're a little bit they're slippery cards, so they're a bit hard to poker shuffle and a little bit small. But let's have a look. What are we looking at? Future, going forward with this new information about the currents under threat. What have we got going forward? Okay, come on down. This one's popped out. Interesting card, the happiness, growth, strength in happiness, strength in the noise, yeah. As a collective, anger is big. Thank you, is in the past. This anger, what I'm really feeling when I look at this, these are the ones that are going, I'm not giving up my Ford 500 or whatever they're called, my gas guzzler. I'm not giving up. I'm not doing anger. You know, the keyboard warriors that get on there and attack whenever there's a positive message about renewables coming out. They're going to be restricted. They're going to find themselves in the past. Yeah, in the past and restricted. Because the noise of this strength, and I love that it's a tree, even though Danny Shay calls it a stick of broccoli, there is happiness and strength in this noise about with this tree here. And I'm looking the tree amongst all this black here. Okay, where's it going? Positive energy and time. Okay, now the little words down the bottom are purely for prompts. What I'm getting here is going to shoot forward with peace, the rule of peace. We've got, yep, spot on. Illumination, renewables is what I'm getting there. Energy from the sun. I mean, you put your solar panels on and it's free energy. A little bit of maintenance, but in all honesty, it's not like you've got to keep producing the energy once the panels are on. And for those that say panels are polluters, the solar panels are 98% renewable, as in recyclable, 98% recyclable, and the panels themselves are being proven to be lasting for 20 plus years. So some are even 30 years old and still going strong throughout the world. So yeah, go for solar. go for tapping into the energy of the sun is what I'm getting there. Wind, yes, but I'm getting sun as the big one here. But yeah, the positive energy, it is taking time. Okay, thank you. I'm being told tipping point here. I don't actually have a card for tipping point. Um, but I'm getting with conflict. It's the conflict between the progressive and the holding backers uh, piece, and the rulers coming forward. The rulings are coming forward for this sort of movement. Okay, destruction of the loyalty in the future. Okay, destruction of loyalty in the future is going to be diminished. And I'm talking about loyalty to this sort of energy here. It's going to be diminished, plus growth. Growth. Oh, interesting. Because we've got a lessening of red tape is what I'm getting there. Lessening of red tape to take this movement forward. Plant a tree. Fear. Okay, thank you. They're telling me fear via um, overseas. International travel will be slowed. Fear via, thank you. I'm getting overseas influences. And when I'm talking about that, I'm talking about bots, propaganda, that sort of thing is going to be slowed. Up, empty is stop. Yeah. The the emptiness is going to be how do I put this, guys? The emptiness is going to be stopped. The feeling of empty. Thank you. They're telling me the cup is going to be filled as there's a stop to this empty fear. The key is technology. Well, we know that. Technology and sharing of ideas. Light bulb moment. The swamp, the greed. Light bulb on the swamp and the greed. Via social technology, money, communication is going to be diminished. Okay, thank you. The power of those that are sitting in the swamp, sipping their martinis with 3 olives in it, the influence. Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you. Because we've then got poverty conscious. What I'm being told here is the reason why this movement forward has been restricted to this renewable energy is because those in power with greed and swampiness, they won't have a financial influence over us anymore when we are no longer in reliance on them to supply us with our energy. And that's why they've been holding it back. But they're going to be diminished is what I'm getting there. A lot of work going on to bring about balance and freedom. To bring about balance and freedom. The future is not yet written, but it is about abundance and working together from a place of love and unity. And every single one of us is a drop in the ocean with what we do. You've only got a balcony, plant some herbs and tomatoes and take your public transport if you can, if it's safe to do so. Every single one of us is a drop in the ocean. We've got the cowardness of these masses that plug into this. Well, they're not the majority. These people that plug into this evil energy, they're going to find themselves magic happening. They're going to find themselves uh, this dark energy that they've been comfortable with. Change will come fast. Yes, it won't be straightforward. It will be a convoluted path as new technology comes out. But this intertwining, trust, Mother Earth, crossroads, rebuilding. They keep going on those cards. They're pretty much repeating the same message. Yeah, I am positive. I am feeling positive going forward. Um, it is a process. Strangely enough, I feel like Mother Earth is mowing us down with a Mack truck at the moment to wake us up, and then she will give us a reprieve to get ourselves sorted. Um, through, I'm just seeing that there's going to be within the next. I'm seeing another 2 winters or something. It's going to be effing freezing to do a bit of a reset to give us a little bit more time. Um, but it is up to us to take up the baton. And I see that happening through the cards, but also maybe I'm an optimist, but I also see it positively for humanity as well. So thank you for joining me. Love to you all. Take care. Plant a tree.